Due to the massive popularity that Isekai has gained over the recent years, there has been a boom in amazing shows that, although they use the same concepts, still manage to feel unique and fresh in some sense. Welcome to DoubleDollars, and today we will be listing out the 10 amazing Isekai animes, both new and old. Before we begin, if you want to support this video, then drop a like, and if you want to do more and support the channel, then make sure to subscribe to keep up with my uploads. And without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. Number 10, the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. During his time on Earth, he was regarded as the best assassin and completed anything assigned to him perfectly. Although in his line of work, people switched sides fast, and he experienced that firsthand. After he died, the goddess brought him back for only one goal: to kill the hero who will eventually be the reason the world is destroyed. With his otherworldly knowledge, he assembles everything he needs and sets out to accomplish the goal given to him. This anime is fairly new at the time of uploading this and is still currently airing, so if you want a new anime to keep up with, then this is one you should check out. Number 9, Meikyuu Black Company. Kinji, like his name suggests, is a person with so much money yet never worked a day in his life. That is, until he enters a portal transporting him into another world. He expects to be given broken abilities and the ability to conquer the world. But when he gets there, it is his worst nightmare: working. He gets put into a black company, and for those who don't know what this is, in essence it's an exploitive sweatshop type employment system, and it's a huge problem in Japan. Kinji has to either climb out of the hell that is the black company, or essentially die. This anime is a great combination of isekai, comedy, and cute waifus. If you want a funny isekai anime like Konosuba, then give this one a watch. Number 8, The Cautious Hero. After being summoned into another world by the goddess, Seiya is given the power needed to save the world from destruction. Unlike other people who would be drunk on his newfound power, Seiya does the exact opposite. He takes every situation and every encounter with the utmost caution, even if he can literally blast everything to dust. And although silly it is, it may be the exact trait needed to save the world from its destined end. This anime seems like a comedy similar to Konosuba and the aforementioned Black Company, and while that is true, the tone of the whole show shifts from a lighthearted comedy to a very serious and dark tone, and that makes the show much more enjoyable to watch because there are more plot twists and turns that you may not expect. If you haven't seen it, then you should check it out.
Listen carefully, okay? This guy, your hero, nut job.
It's true. I'm well aware.
Number 7, Kumo desu ka, Nani ka? In a world where the battle between hero and demon lord repeated itself time and time again, an enormous space-time spell misfired and hit a certain Japanese high school class on Earth, killing every person in its wake. Guided what seems to be a miracle, a handful of students are fortunate enough to be reincarnated into another world as nobles, princes, and other kind of people with prestigious backgrounds. However, some are not so lucky, as one girl is reborn as a spider of the weakest kind. Right after her rebirth, she experienced the hardships of her dire situation. Even so, she must press on to survive the numerous threats that endanger her life. Kumo Deska is extremely unique, yet not at the same time. The way the story is told is very similar to all your other isekais, but the major difference is she's not in the body of a human, which changes the whole dynamic of the anime, as suddenly humans are now one of the many enemies she has to defeat. While it may seem like I'm bashing on the anime, it's actually the complete opposite. The way the show can take the premise of something so overused and makes it interesting again is refreshing and hard. This anime is very similar to Slime in that matter, however less focused on the civilization portion and more focused on evolution. Number 6, the Saga of Tanya the Evil. Tanya is a young soldier who is infamous for her ruthlessness, earning her the nickname the Devil of the Rhine. Behind her seemingly harmless appearance lies the soul of a man who challenged being X, the self-proclaimed god. Not so happy about his lack of faith, he sends him to another world where he can do nothing but rely on faith to help him survive. Hell-bent on defiance, Tanya decides to ascend the ranks of her country's military as it slowly plunges into a world war, with being X proving to be the strongest obstacle in recreating the peaceful life he once knew. What makes the anime so interesting is that Tanya is clearly ruthless and a horrible human being, but her results are due to her ambition to live out a comfortable life by following the rules to a dogmatic degree and being contempt. It really puts into question what is morally correct, and for what reason, and the anime does a good job of dissecting that. So if you want a cute lolly blowing things up, killing people, flying through the sky, then this is a great show to watch. Number 5, do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks?
おいおい誰だよその恥ずかしいやつって俺か
What are up with these long names? Anyways, Masato Osuki is your normal teenage boy who loves playing video games and is consistently bothered by the fact that his mom keeps bothering him, even if most of the time she is doing so out of goodwill. But everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. I mean, when he got isekai'd with his mom. What? Now as an avid gamer, he tries to show off as one does, but of course his mom just has to one-up him because of her stupid strong stats. Each episode consists of funny antics, not only between mother and son, but also others that join their party. This anime is a great comedy isekai with a solid amount of fan service, because it is Pochi Sensei, and of course there will be fan service. So if you want to kill some time with some laughs, then check out this anime.
することになった契約の印でもある母なる大会の聖剣
Number 4, Kemono Michi Rise Up.
聞いたなんということでしょうケモナーマスク消えてしまいました何ですか
We follow the pro wrestler Genzo Shibata, and despite his tough outward appearance, he has a really soft spot for animals. While in the middle of a match, he gets summoned by a princess whose kingdom is in danger of being eradicated by a monster infestation. The normal typical "oh save the world" trope. See, Ginzo is not your normal hero, and so instead of accepting, he decides to knock her out with a German suplex. He escapes and lives a life as a beast hunter in an attempt to befriend creatures all over this unknown world, all in the pursuit of achieving his ultimate dream, owning a pet shop. This anime is a little different from your normal isekai anime, as you can tell from the beginning. The different approach is refreshing even if the core concept and themes are the same as other isekai animes you might have seen. If you want a wacky, funny anime to watch, then this is one you should check out.
俺たち3人いやひろゆきも合わせて4人で頑張っていこう
はい4人誰
Number 3 Log Horizon.
何これ
おい
The massive MMORPG Elder Tale is supposedly getting a huge update and everyone is super excited for that. That is until the players realize that the logout button isn't where it normally is. This causes massive panic and the players now have to live in a world that is familiar yet very different from the one that they knew. We follow Shiroe, a longtime player of the game, and although he's very shocked about the situation, he sets out to learn if the world he's put in now is any different from the one he knew before. Now, this anime may seem like your normal stuck in a game type of anime, and although its core premise is similar to others, its storytelling is so different from other animes with a similar premise. While other anime focus on a one overpowered character as they exploit their past knowledge because they were a beta tester or something, Log Horizon expands on more of the politics and what would actually happen in such a new and lawless world. Each supporting character is well developed and the character design never fails to be memorable. If you love MMOs or JRPGs, then this anime is one you need to watch.
罪にはないと全ては姫を陥れるための狂言だったと誇り高き神聖公国ウェストランデの貴族ともあろうお方がそのような真似
Number 2 The Rising of the Shield Hero. Iwatani Naofumi is your normal Japanese citizen. That is, until he picks up a strange-looking book that brings him into a faraway land. He is not alone in his experience though, as 3 other people are just as confused as he is, although all from different worlds. The group is branded as heroes and is given weapons befitting their title. Unfortunately for Naofumi, the weapon he was bestowed was a shield. And for some reason, the people in his party haven't played a single RPG game because they don't know how important a tank is, so they think he's useless since he does no damage. But he is given one saving grace, which is his only ally, the king's granddaughter, who, just like the king, stabs him in the back, all in the name of achieving her goals. Naofumi is now left all alone and will get back to the people who wronged him the only way he knows how. This anime is very good to watch if you want to see people get what they deserve. Although Naofumi is depicted as weak, that is far from the truth, as a shield can do little without a sword. And so as the story progresses, we watch as Naofumi sharpen his sword and get his revenge.
あいつらに指一本触れてみろ地の果てまで追い詰めて生まれてきたことを後悔させてやる
Number 1 Mushoku Tensei. A 34-year-old shut-in finds himself in another world as Rudis Greyrat, starting life again as a baby born to 2 loving parents with a mind way above his physical age. His comprehension of the world shocks everyone around him, and he starts to display magical talent that nobody was expecting. Even though he excels in magic, he also trains his body with his father as he spars every now and then with Rudis. With the opportunity to redo his life, he tries to make the most of his new opportunity while overcoming his traumatic past. The storytelling in this anime is really good, and Rudis actually feels like a person who is way older than he should be, rather than just some OP character that is perfect at everything, because he just is. He gives us inner monologues and makes it feel as though there is a person other than the character talking. Not only that, but the animation is so clean and smooth. If you haven't seen this one already, then it is a great show to watch.
助けることでつながる展開。
金じゃデレは買えないんです。
はあ、おっとしまった、本音が漏れた。
And that's the video. Make sure to leave a like if you did like this video, and if you want more stuff like this, then do make sure to subscribe, or just click one of my videos on the end cards right here. Like always, thank you so much for watching to the end, and I will see you in the next video.